Hey y'all, and good now whenever and wherever this finds you. Well, today I want to talk about hard truths and the truth about how the American empire is failing and how the rest of the world is increasing. To start out with, let's look at the truth of how we built our empire and how the rest of the world, especially China, our so-called enemy, which is really just our economic competitor, which in our country that is an enemy. What we did in our country was we built our power through stolen land, genocide, and stolen labor, slavery. And then we went around the world and we toppled governments and installed puppet governments to give advantage to our companies, which is our country. Meanwhile, so that corporations can continue to make profit over the expense of the people, what we did was we gave our manufacturing industry to China in trade for cheap labor. We know here in this country, it's clear to anybody with open eyes and an open heart to know that what we've done is we've sold ourselves to the devil of profit over people and planet. And meanwhile, let's take a look at what did China do. They were riddled with poverty. And so when we gave them our industry for cheap labor, they built their economy on hard work and innovation. And so then what they did was they said, okay, being the world's cheap labor market is not good for our people. And believe it or not, in China, they do things that are good for the people. They said that what would be good for our people is to move from being the cheap labor market to the innovation market. And sure enough, now most recently it showed that they are leading in technology in all but three areas. What are they doing with their power? They're doing this thing called the Belt and Road Initiative. And what they're doing is they're going around the countries and they're saying, look, we know how to build things, we got the money, and we got the expertise. So what we'll do is we'll build you things, and then all we want is you as a trading partner. So it's in our best interest to build you as a strong economy so we will have a strong trading partner. And they look at what's good for everyone, and instead of looking out for how do we put one group of people down to benefit another group of people. So while we're going down, like China raised 700 million people from poverty to the middle class. Meanwhile, we're pushing people into poverty from the middle class. We're destroying the middle class and creating poverty while China's destroying poverty, creating the middle class. I can't help but cheer for the ones that do good for the people in the planet. So why don't we see the reality that's working and join in to that, where we do put people and planet above profit, where we think about it, if we took all the money we spend on the military, half of our budget, and we took all the money that's profited by the medical insurance companies, and we took all the profit from the pharmaceutical companies, which take the it's so funny. We the people create these patents and then we give them to these companies and then they charge us prices that we can't afford. And then if we took all the profit from the oil and gas companies, which are basically, we know now, we've known since before 1970. We keep going back further to find out when they knew that what they were doing was destroying the planet. I know in 1970 was when we started having the Earth Day and things like that, realizing that we were destroying the planet. Think about it. We destroy lives and property with military. We destroy people's economic well-being by taking from them for their medical needs, either medical service or drugs, and then take the money that we use to destroy the planet. And we took that money and we spent it on making the people and the planet better. What? I mean, it's a win-win, because first off, you stop destroying what's good in people in the world, and you begin to develop what's good for the world and people. And it's just a win-win-win. And that's what I'm putting my energy on. And so I hope that in this moment of my joy, you can find something to enjoy about this video, and I will see you down the road.